Every drop of sweat left on a cleared field, every fence post driven into the rich Mississippi soil, carried a silent, dangerous assumption. To the expanding French colonists, Louisiana was transforming from a fragile frontier outpost into a permanent empire built on rich tobacco plantations and coerced labor. But this progress was an illusion built entirely on a dangerous foundation. It was unfolding on fertile land that already belonged to someone else. For generations, the Natchez Nation had cultivated this ground, establishing an organized society bound together by sacred traditions and deep memory. They did not live in a vacant wilderness, awaiting European development, but in a structured world, rooted in their own sovereign right to remain. As French settlement deepened, the space for coexistence narrowed, until a single act of colonial arrogance pushed the relationship past its breaking point. Sieur de Chapard, the vain commandant of Fort Rosalie, recklessly demanded that the Natchez surrender their historic White Apple Village for his own personal plantation. What colonial memory would later frame as sudden native savagery was, in truth, the inevitable explosion of a proud nation refusing to watch its homeland stolen piece by piece. On the morning of November 28, 1729, the tension broke in a wave of coordinated, devastating violence. In a few bloody hours, surprise and strategic force shattered the fort, leaving over 200 French colonists dead. The deadliest confrontation in the history of early French Louisiana had begun, wounding imperial prestige and plunging the entire colony into a paralyzing panic. The French response was swift, fearful, and ruthless, transforming a frontier dispute into a systematic campaign of total political elimination. Supported heavily by the Choctaw, who leveraged regional indigenous rivalries for their own strategic calculations, the French launched a war of absolute destruction. By 1731, the paramount Great Sun was captured, families were torn apart, and the sovereign Natchez structure was dismantled. Hundreds of Natchez prisoners were sold into the brutal anonymity of Atlantic slavery in Saint-Domingue. The sovereign nation was broken in its homeland, but survival in fragments is still survival, and memory possesses a stubbornness that empires rarely understand. To tell this story honestly is to refuse the language of empire, revealing the true cost of North America's origins.